Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick tutorial on how to fillet a fish. So right now I got 2 green sunfish here. You can basically do this method with any kind of panfish, green sunfish, red ear sunfish, bluegill, crappie, creek chub, whatever you want. So first off, you're gonna need to get your fillet knife, and this is a beginner tutorial. Get your fillet knife here. Be careful with this, very sharp. And you got your fish here. Okay, we're gonna start with one. Key thing you wanna look at is this fin here. You're gonna kind of flip that up. You're gonna flip this guy around here. Okay, we're gonna flip his fin up just a little bit. Then we're gonna get our knife and angle it. Angle it like this. You're gonna just insert it like right behind the fin. Just saw into it. You don't want to push super hard because you're going to cut all the way through and you don't want to cut the head off completely. So just saw until it kind of stops and you kind of feel like you're cutting in a bone. That's your stopping point. Next step, you're going to take your knife, you're going to kind of put it sideways, work along this fin ridge line here. Just keep doing this. Just moseying along here, nice and easy. Then once you get further along down here to this, where the tail starts to get thinner, you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna push through. And make sure you keep putting pressure down into the fish so you can get all that meat off. And then just keep sliding all the way along the tail. Boom. That's your first fillet started. You can't finish yet. You're gonna take your knife, use the sharp blade of your knife. Just start. You don't have to push hard at all. Let the knife do the work for you. Just start just sliding it along here. You can sometimes hear the ribs click because you're against the ribs. That's good because you want to get all that meat as close as you can down to the bone. Keep working along those ribs. Keep going. Keep going. And then once you get down to the belly here, you're gonna take your knife and do pretty much the opposite of what you did on the top half. Just cut this fillet off and you're gonna be good to go. All right, that's all that's left. No meat right there, this is all ribs. And that's our fillet. Again, small fish, small fillet. You're not gonna get a lot of meat off of this kind of a fish, but once you get a lot of them, it kind of adds up. So that is good to go. We can put that into the bowl. Let's do the other side. If you want to, follow along with me so you can try this on your own. So you got your fin here. Put your knife right here. Start sliding into the fish. Don't cut all the way through. You're not trying to cut the head off. You're just trying to cut down to the bone. Once you can't cut anymore, flip it around, insert your knife into here, and start working along the top ridge line. Once the tail starts to taper, slide your knife through. And finish the fillet, going all the way through to the tail. And then again, let the knife do the work. Start sliding along, getting this fillet off from the bone. Let the knife do the work for you. Do not push down hard. Nice gentle strokes along the ridge. And then keep going until you kind of get close to the end of by the stomach area. Take your knife, finish that cut. Cut your fillet off. Boom, number 2. Just like that. Now, one of my favorite tricks is if you want to get a little extra meat off the fish, the section of the head right here contains a little bit. Take your knife, kind of feel where the bone's at, or the skull, cut down to the bone, and then same thing you've done in the past, kind of just work it off, and boom. A little nugget of meat right there. Anyways, this section right here, you can do the same thing. Kind of just cut it off here. And this one's actually being pretty easy to do, so you can just take it right off the skin. Boom, little extra meat there. This fish has been filleted completely, and that right there is a beginner tutorial on how to fillet small panfish.